This is going to be a fight right here.
It's the one-shot knockout ability of Junior Dos Santos.
Now is my time. I'm gonna knock him out.
Big shot! That was a statement.
I want to be champion again. I'm gonna finish this fight.
Unbelievable!
For the UFC Heavyweight Championship.
One way or another, UFC history will be made.
That was unbelievable. Brilliant display by Lozon. Tim Bose just dominating him. Absolutely outstanding. Huge knee by Yushinokami. How good was that?
It's gonna be a war out there.
The winner will be the baddest man on the planet.
UFC fans, it's great to be here in Las Vegas as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC 155, Dos Santos versus Velasquez 2. Tomorrow night, only on pay-per-view, it's the rematch as Junior Dos Santos puts his heavyweight title on the line against former champion Cain Velasquez. Plus, Jim Miller faces Joe Lozon. We would like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, here we go. The only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley Davidson. The all-new Dodge Dart. Metro PCS. UFC is moving to Metro. Everybody is moving to Metro. Synergy, powered by Zions, the great-tasting, sugar-free, zero-calorie energy drink, the official energy drink of the UFC. By Rue, respect your universe. Visit Rue.com. And by Tap Out, official lifestyle apparel of the UFC. Available at tapout.com. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 155 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What is happening, my friends? Welcome to the UFC weigh-ins. Ariane, Brittany, professional hot chicks. Dana White, without him, none of this would be possible. Joe Silva, matchmaker extraordinaire. Bruce Buffer, the voice of the Octagon, and Burt Watson, babysitter to the stars. We got a banging card for you, ladies and gentlemen. We will kick things off live on Facebook in the Flyweight division. Chris Carriazo versus John Moraga. First up on the scale, John Moraga.
126.
126. And his opponent, Kamikaze Chris Carriazo.
$125.
125. That's a hell of a way to get things cracking, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Carriazo and John Moraga. Next up, it gets even better in the featherweight division. Leonard Bad Boy Garcia versus Max Blast Holloway. 246 for Mr. Garcia.
Para que enfoquen a una de las chicas, Juan Dana. Oh, el peso.
Max Holloway and Leonard Garcia, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is the heavyweight division. Phil DeFries versus Todd Duffy.
A ver si sale flaquito y no sirve lo que dije. Súper simpático. Entrevisté, me cae en risa.
$249 for Mr. Duffy. And his opponent, Phil DeFries.
Everybody's wearing a shirt today. All right.
$245 for Mr. DeFries.
Much lighter than I thought he was.
Todd Duffy and Phil DeFries, ladies and gentlemen, live on Facebook. Next up, the UFC prelims on FX. We kick things off in the lightweight division. Michael Johnson versus Miles Jury. First up on the scale, Miles Jury.
155.
155. And his opponent, Michael "The Menace" Johnson. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen, from Michael Johnson. 154 with a party hat and glasses. What's up? Miles Jury and Michael Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the lightweight division, Melvin Gillard versus Jamie Varner. It's Groundhog Day, ladies and gentlemen. First up on the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the former WEC lightweight champion, Jamie Varner.
55.
155.
Good job.
And his opponent, Melvin "The Young Assassin" Gillard. Captain America socks.
55.
155 for the young assassin. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Varner and Melvin Gillard. Moving on to the Bantamweight division, Eric Perez versus Byron Bloodworth. First up on the scale, Byron Bloodworth.
136.
136. And his opponent, Eric Perez.
It's really you.
That's an official UFC Mexican wrestling mask, too.
136.
136.
You can put it back out now if you like.
Bantamweight action, ladies and gentlemen, Byron Bloodworth and Eric Perez. Next up, to top things off on FX, we got a hell of a fight in the Bantamweight division. Brad Pickett versus Eddie Wineland. First up on the scale, former WEC champion Eddie Wineland.
135.
135. And his opponent, Brad One Punch Pickett. For Mr. Pickett. Eddie Wineland and Brad Pickett, ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Next up, the pay-per-view card, starting things off in the middleweight division. The return of Chris the Crippler Levin versus Derek Brunson. on the scale, Derek Brunson.
185.
185. And his opponent from season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, the Crippler, Chris Leben. $185 for the Crippler. First fight on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Leben and Derek Brunson. Next up, also in the middleweight division, Yushin Thunder Okami versus Allen the Talent Belcher. $186 for Mr. Belcher. And his opponent, Yushin Thunder Okami. $184 for Mr. Okami.
Yeah.
Yushin Okami and Allen Belcher, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, also in the middleweight division, the Barbarian Tim Bosch versus Costa Philippou. $186 for Mr. Philippou. And his opponent, Tim the Barbarian Bosch. $186 for Mr. Bosch. Another outstanding middleweight fight, ladies and gentlemen. Costa Philippou and Tim Bosch. Next up, the co-main event of the evening in the lightweight division. Jim Miller versus Joe Lozon. First up on the scale, one of the top lightweight contenders and the champion of the Dana White Midnight Special grappling matches, Joe Lozon.
156.
156. And his opponent, Jim Miller.
156.
156 for Mr. Miller. That is an outstanding fight, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Lauzon and Jim Miller. Now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
Cain Velasquez, Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight championship.
Big shot! He's trying to finish this fight! It is all over! Junior Dos Santos is the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world! The rematch between Junior Dos Santos and Cain Velasquez is very intriguing for a number of reasons. First of all, Junior Dos Santos essentially rewrote the entire future of the UFC's heavyweight division with one big haymaker. The timing and the power of Junior Dos Santos! That is what earned him the UFC heavyweight crown in their first fight.
I really believe I can knock anyone out.
His superior boxing and power in his hands make him the most dangerous guy in any weight class in the UFC. Cain Velasquez is the type of guy that goes back to the drawing board and learns from his mistakes.
In our first fight, I wasn't myself. I hurt my knee in practice. I wasn't 100%. I didn't go forward. I didn't attack him. This fight, I'm going to go in and take what's mine. I'm going to become champion again.
Lesnar's in big trouble! Velasquez pouring it on! Complete, total domination! But he came back after his loss to Junior Dos Santos and absolutely wrecked Bigfoot Silva. We saw a motivated, hungry Cain Velasquez who's absolutely 100% focused on regaining his top spot as the heavyweight champion of the UFC. That was a statement.
I'm hungry, and I want that belt back.
He's a big right hand by Junior Dos Santos.
I want to fight with the best. Cain Velasquez presents a lot of challenge for me. So I want to fight him again, and I want to prove I am the baddest man on the planet.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing the contender, the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Cain Velasquez.
Even lighter. Oh, wait. 240.
240 for the challenger. And his opponent, the current, reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Dos Santos. $239 for the champion. All right, I'm here with the former champion, Cain Velasquez. Cain, you have one lone defeat in your UFC record. I know how important this is to you. Give us your thoughts on tomorrow night and what this means.
This is everything for me, you know. Get into the sport. I want to be number one. I want to fight the best. So I got to take care of business tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir. We can't wait to watch you try. The former champion, ladies and gentlemen, Cain Velasquez. The current champion, Junior Dos Santos. Junior, you have defended this title. You won it from Cain. This is a huge fight, a very big, high-profile fight. Give us your thoughts on Cain as an opponent and what it means to you to defend your belt.
It means everything to me, you know. Cain Velasquez, for sure, a great opponent.
but I know you guys like knockouts. So one more is coming for you.
The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Junior Dos Santos. We will see you all tomorrow night. And if you are watching the UFC on Fuel TV, don't change the channel. There's plenty more coverage to come with John Anik, Kenny Florian, Daniel Cormier, and Ariel Helwani. So let's send it back to John for more.
They will meet again.
This is gonna be a fight right here.
It's the one-shot knockout ability of Junior Dos Santos.
Now is my time. I'm gonna knock him out.
Big shot! That was a statement.
I want to be champion again. I'm going to finish this fight.
Unbelievable!
I go down in history as the one that smashed.
For the UFC Heavyweight Championship.
One way or another, UFC history will be made.
That was unbelievable. Brilliant display by Lozon. Tim Bose just dominating him. Absolutely outstanding.
Huge knee by Yushin Okami. How good was that?
It's going to be a war out there.
The winner will be the baddest man on the planet.
In everyday life, true fights materialize. No championship belts, no grand prize, just the reason you rise and strive to overcome. It's not about battles won, it's what you stand for. It's sacrificing your comfort and carrying on for a cause. It's for self-satisfaction and not the applause. It's tearing down walls. It's what you exercise your might for. We should all have something we fight for. And my fight matters. Does yours?